What up, YouTube? So many of you may know I've been eating one meal a day now for 8 years. I've been getting a ton of requests to do another OMAD video. What I want to do is talk about the pros and cons of eating one meal a day, what my daily routine consists of, what I eat. I'm also going to be heading to Maui, and I'll take you guys along with me to see how difficult it is eating one meal a day on vacation.
It's not the challenge that kills your dream, it's quitting halfway. It's the moment you see an obstacle and believe you're not strong enough. It's when you let one small failure overshadow the entire journey. But the truth is, the only thing stopping you from achieving what you want isn't ability, isn't bad luck. It's the decision to stop before you reach the finish line. Every successful person you've ever admired has one thing in common. Not extraordinary talent, but an unyielding will to keep moving forward no matter what happens. There will be days when everything collapses in front of you. Days of loss, defeat, and exhaustion. Days when you put all your faith into something and watch it disappear. These days don't come to test your intelligence, they come to test your endurance. Because what shapes your life isn't what you achieve when everything goes your way. It's how you keep walking when nothing is on your side. You move forward not because you're not tired, but because you know that stopping would hurt more.
So just a little background how I started eating one meal a day. In 2017, I had a ton of gut issues. When I saw the doctor, she diagnosed me with the beginning stages of Hashimoto's disease. Hashimoto's is a autoimmune disease. It's pretty serious. The doctor wanted to put me on medication for the rest of my life. I don't take any type of drugs. I don't take even Advil or aspirin. So I went online, did some research. I found out about intermittent fasting. So I tried that. At my heaviest, I was 189 pounds. I actually got down as low as 145 pounds. That was my lowest. So first I want to talk about the pros and cons of eating one meal a day. Let's start off with the cons. The biggest one is starvation. Honestly, it sucks. It hurts. I didn't really know what starvation really was until I started fasting. Hunger doesn't hurt. Hunger, you're just irritable. And if you actually ignore it, it will go away in about an hour or two. Hunger pains kicks in normally on the second day. I do a 2-day fast 5 to 7 times a year. A lot of times I do it for religious reasons. Maybe I'm praying for a friend that's going through some hard times or somebody that's having a lot of health issues. Another con is definitely not being able to eat socially. It sucks if I'm hanging out with my family and everybody's eating, I'm just sitting there sipping on water. Another con would be like when I go out to eat, it can be very expensive because I only eat one meal a day, eat a lot of food. So I would normally order probably 3 entrees. The portions are big. I could probably get away with 2 entrees. So with the pros, there's a ton of pros. So obviously the biggest one is health reasons. When I started eating one meal a day, I felt amazing. Physically, I lost a ton of weight. I went from 34-inch waist all the way down to 28. Not only how I feel physically, the biggest pro I would say is how I feel mentally. I'd say another benefit of fasting is looking younger. There's a thing called autophagy. Your good cells eat your bad cells. You're just rejuvenating yourself. Autophagy happens when you fast for long periods of time. It's 21, 22, 23 hours, depending on the person. I can't tell you how much more focused I feel when I do work, but also at the gym. There's a huge myth that people have. They need to eat before they work out. And I can tell you that's false. A prime example is like, how do you feel after you eat? Do you feel energized? For me, after I eat, I feel the most lazy, the most tired, the most sluggish. So my biggest advice to be successful with eating one meal a day is being very committed, having structure, discipline. I do the same thing every single day. I wake up every morning. I have Celtic salt, methylene blue. I drink apple cider vinegar, and then I have my black coffee. Every morning I have the same routine. Is I take some sea salt there, methylene blue. I also take some apple cider vinegar. What I do is I take a teaspoon. And methylene blue. I pour a little bit of water in the shot glass like that. Shake it up. That. Doesn't taste the best. It's good for your mitochondria. And then I take apple cider vinegar. You just want apple cider vinegar that has the mother. Shake it up. That's it. You can have black coffee or green tea. You cannot have any cream or sugar. Some people believe you could add stevia into your coffee. I don't do that. I don't recommend it, but that's up to you. So those that don't understand the benefits of eating 1 meal a day, I'll kind of break down how it works. So when you eat, your carbohydrates and sugars turn to glucose. And glucose is what your body uses to burn energy. Any excess glucose is going to be stored in your body to the liver as glycogen, or what I consider fat. When you're eating multiple times a day, you're just burning your glucose. You're not burning your glycogen, or you're not burning your fat. Once you burn through all your glucose, your body will then have to convert the glycogen back into glucose so your body can burn it. So essentially, you're going to burn your fat as fuel. That's really how you start losing all the weight and start feeling better. My biggest advice for people starting out with OMAD is, what I would suggest you do is what I did. I started with eating intermittent fasting. I did a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour eating window. By the second week, I did a 2 meal, and then I went to a 4-hour eating window. And then I think on the 5th or 6th week, I jumped to 1 meal a day. And when I did that, I decided that that was what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I would say the key to success with eating 1 meal a day is not treating it like a diet. You need to look at it, I guess, as a lifestyle. I committed to eating 1 meal a day for the rest of my life in 2017. I'm the type of person that if I make a goal, I'm going to fully commit to it. So I work out every single day of the week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I do yoga. On Sundays and Wednesdays, I hit the gym. And then on Mondays, sometimes on Sundays, I mountain bike. Every single day, I'm doing something. And then as far as eating, I eat 1 meal a day. And my eating window is roughly about an hour to maybe 2 hours. I'm a creature of habit, like I said, very disciplined. I eat at my restaurant 5 days a week. Always a huge salad. And when I say big, I mean it's huge. And then the second part of my meal is normally either a bowl of pho or a shake, like a stir fry or shaken beef. That's what I eat 5 days a week, no matter what. I've been doing that for 7 years. The days that my restaurant is closed and I have to eat out, yeah, the food is good, but I never feel good after I eat. And after I eat, I always have kombucha. It's probiotics. Kombucha is really good for your stomach, your gut health. I brew my own kombucha. All right, the other thing I do is I brew my own kombucha. These right now are bottled. So this is my kombucha. This is the SCOBY. This is the live bacteria. Basically just black tea and sugar. Brew it in here for about 3 to 4 weeks. I bottle it up. Yeah, so that's basically my journey so far, 8 years. So this Sunday, flying out to Maui. I'm gonna take you guys along with me and hopefully see how difficult sticking to eating 1 meal a day when you're on vacation. I won't have a gym, I won't have yoga, won't have mountain biking, but I'll do other things to stay active every day. But yeah, I'll take you guys along with me. I'll see you when we get on the plane. So second day in Maui. We're gonna go out and do some yoga. I gained some weight last year, so hopefully that doesn't happen this year. Went to Costco and bought a bunch of like vegetables and kombucha and all that stuff. So that way I'm not eating a bunch of junk food the whole time I'm here.
Anything else at the moment?
No, I think we're good. Thank you.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We got plenty. Good. Enjoy, you guys.
Alright, we just made it to the Wahi Ridge Trail. We got here probably about 20 minutes longer than we should have because I have like the best GPS right here. Alright, we just started. Super steep section, and we actually got the last parking spot. Let's see if we can make it to the picnic tables. Kind of muddy here. Opening up. This is my wife and daughter quit. We're almost at the top. I can never stop what I started. So I'll make it to the top. Get up to where the stairs are. This is a steep section that goes up. It's raining right now where I'm at. The trails are super muddy. I think I'm near the top. Definitely more steep, muddy terrain here. I keep jinxing it. Every time I think I'm at the top, I make a turn and right down the center. I actually made it. There's the bed. I'm heading down now. Downhill is really sketchy. It's really muddy. My goal is to catch up to my wife and daughter. Hey, hey guys. Hello. I think I see them. There they are. Legs are burning.
What happened?
I want to beat you here.
Oh my god.
A few minutes later.
Just got to the hotel and we got a tsunami warning. Lifeguard is going around and getting everybody off the beach. There was this big earthquake in Russia.
And we want to give you breaking news because Hawaii is under a tsunami warning. Wanted to give you details of what's going on and what you need to know. Again, far to the north of us in the Pacific, there was a powerful earthquake just a little while ago. That took place about 1:30 Hawaii time.
Looks like everything is closed. They closed the entire mall.
Literally told you.
Wow. We got a tsunami evacuation at the hotel. Pretty much everybody's gone. Our car here. Everybody's left. This is the condo I'm staying. We're on the water. The whole beach is empty. Nobody's out here. The whole place is empty. Just me and Lonnie, right, Lonnie?
That's right.
We're the only brave ones here.
That's right. Two macho guys.
We're looking at the sunset and the tsunami's on its way. We're the only ones on the beach. Yeah. Yeah.
And then later, let's all get wet and lay on the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your one phone? Oh, sorry. No tsunami.
Yet.
So we're heading back.
This is it. This is the $250,000 putt. Yes, he made it. All right.
Good one. Chef right here?
Chef Verity.
Yes. Grilling with this cube. Our last day in Maui. Thanks for having us. Alright, so we just flew in from Hawaii last night. Got on the scale this morning and I gained 5 pounds. Alright, heading to Maui tomorrow, see what the weight is. Alright, so it's the morning after I got back from Hawaii. I'm 154 pounds. Obviously, I didn't gain 5 pounds of fat. I know most of that is going to be water weight. Too much salty food, a lot of appetizers, a lot of fried food. This morning after weighing myself and going to yoga, and I decided that I'm going to be doing a 2-day fast. So I did not eat today. My last meal was yesterday at the airport. I will break my fast tomorrow. It was really rough today, being at the restaurant, being around food. I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow morning and hope that I'm back down to about 150 is where I need to be. Alright, so I'm on a 2-day fast this morning. I got on the scale and I got under 150, so I was stoked about that. 2-day fast. 149. Perfect. Right now I'm hitting weights, and then after this I'm gonna go and ride the stationary bike. I'm riding for 60 minutes and it's 120 degrees in here. This is the stationary bike and that's the degrees. It's hot, but I'm feeling good, just detoxing. I hope you guys found the video motivating. Like I said, if I can do it, you can. If you're gonna try OMAD, I wish you the best of luck. God bless. Peace.
Oh shit!